Calendar Part 3, Adding a To-Do. Adding a to-do, or task as they are sometimes referred to, is very similar to adding an event. It can be done from the main calendar by clicking the green plus sign within the Below To-Do section. To-dos are simply tasks you wish to complete on any given day and may or may not need to have a time associated with them. Keep in mind that when you create a to-do from the main calendar page, you must associate it with a client if you want them to be linked. To do this, just begin typing the client name within the client field and select them from the drop-down list. However, the easiest way to add a to-do, or an event for that matter, is directly from the Contacts Profile page, so it's automatically associated. We will add the to-do from a Contacts page for this example. Let's quickly search and select a contact to demonstrate. Once I begin typing a client name, I can select them from the shortlist with just one click. Let's pick Alyssa in this case. From the contact page, I have several ways that I can add a to-do that I need to complete for this client. First is directly under the Notes text box. I have the option to open either a to-do entry window or an event entry window if my intention was to book a meeting. By clicking on the green plus sign, the to-do input window will open. I can manually type in whatever I want here, or I can select from the drop-down menu of commonly used terms like a follow-up call. I can then select a date as to when I will make this call, let's say March 14th, and let's say the client asks that I call at 10 a.m. Now I do have the option to include the time or not by using this checkbox. I then can choose the percentage of completion if I want, then select an alert, so it will not only show up on my calendar that day, but I will also be notified by a reminder pop-up. I can add this to the system by clicking the green check mark, and I'm done. Now from the contact page, I'm also able to see any other to-dos I may have already created for this client. The number of additional to-dos is indicated, and by clicking the link, it opens the calendar tab for this client, showing all the to-dos as well as events I have with them, both past and present. I can also mark these as completed or edit these at any time by clicking on them to reopen the input window to make any changes. Now if we go to our main calendar and move forward, we'll select March 14th. We can now see the to-do we just added is there and will be waiting for us when the time comes. To view more training videos, access your training library from the Help and Tutorial page located in the top navigation bar.